Hi everyone, my name is Parul and welcome back to our channel for women in India. Today we will be talking about feminist criticism. Feminist criticism is a literary form of criticism written with a feminist perspective. Feminist criticism uses feminist principles and ideology to critique the language of literature. It is a thought that seeks to analyze how literature portrays the narrative of male domination by exploring the economic, social, political and psychological forces embedded within the literature. It explores how literature reinforces or undermines women's trauma. It is a political form of literature that analyzes the question on how men and women relate to each other and the world, the oppression of women and how women are portrayed in literature. Now, what do these critics do? They rediscover the texts written by a woman, revalue women's experience, examine the oppression faced by women, examine the representation of women in literature, challenges the view of women, empowers women through representation. The three phases of feminist criticism. Different scholars have built different phases for feminist criticism. One classification is based on the three waves of feminism itself. The first wave. The first wave of feminist criticism examined how male authors have treated female characters. Women were mostly stereotyped and marginalized. Among the earliest works of feminist criticism were Thinking About Women, Mary Ellman, 1968, Sexual Politics, Kate Millett, 1969, The Female Eunuch, Germaine Greer, 1970. The second wave. Under the second phase, Eliane Showalter developed gynocriticism, which further stated three different phases of feminist criticism. The feminine phase. This phase reflects the writers writing like men to reach the male-dominated audience. The feminist phase critically analyzes the role of women in a male-dominated society and the oppression of women. The female phase assumes that a woman's work was authentic and valid. It did not strive to prove the validity of a woman's perspective. The third wave. Under the third wave, the main focus is on intersectionality, inclusion of race, sexuality, and discussion of other marginalized sections. Literature as a tool for feminist criticism. These are various methods that feminist criticism use. Deconstructing women characters in novels, stories, etc. if the author is male. Deconstructing the gender influences like how one reads and interprets a text. Critique of patriarchal language like about how women are being addressed. Examining the relationship between men and women. Analyzing the differences in how men and women authors write and their perspectives. Reclaiming female voice as valuable in literature to develop and uncover a female tradition of writing. Examining to find ways in which patriarchy is resisted or can be resisted. To resist sexism in literature. And that's it for today's vlog, guys. We hope that you found this information useful. If you liked the video, then do share, like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching the video.
Like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update.